each other's countries.
Yeah, okay. I'm so happy if you can answer longer.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, then I can go a little bit more in detail. The MOUs that were signed on the clean tech and the green tech economy are very important for the further development of Vietnam. The Prime Minister had pledged in Glasgow at the COP26 for Vietnam to become a climate neutral country by 2050. And the MOUs that we have been signing are contributing to this. There is the MOU on the blue economy, where we will work together for a better marine environment. This is related to a clean ocean, for example, but also to a better management of your waterways. There are other MOUs that have been signed. For example, the one with Deep Sea, and that one is our biggest investment here in Vietnam for the further exploration of the development of the ports of Haiphong and Quang Ninh. That is very important for the further development of the Vietnamese economy. It's also important, of course, for our companies. There was a very fruitful discussion between the two prime ministers. Took quite a while because there was many issues to discuss. We discussed the cooperation also on the multilateral fora. Vietnam and Belgium are both together member of the Human Rights Council in Geneva from 2023 till 2025. So for those 3 years, we are willing to cooperate together in the field of human rights, and we believe that that is a very valuable bridging of two different cultures in a multilateral platform. We also want to work together with Vietnam on the cooperation in terms of trafficking, fighting the international, transnational criminality, and of course there is the big cooperation with Vietnam on everything that is related to environmental issues, and that relates also to what then was signed during the EU-ASEAN Summit. Vietnam has signed a Just Energy Transition Partnership, GETP, with the European Union and the G7. So it all becomes one global and logical set of things that have been discussed to promote a better sustainable future also for Vietnam.
Okay. During the official visit, Vietnamese Prime Minister also attended the commemorate to 45 years of Asian AU, as you said before, right?
Indeed,
yeah, okay.
Indeed. And I'm gonna look a little bit because for that I had to look also what exactly what was delivered there, and it was quite a lot. There's a comprehensive air transport agreement. There are investments for more than 10 billion euros in the Global Gateway. There are dialogues on climate and energy, and there have been signed partnership and cooperation agreements with Thailand and Malaysia, a digital partnership with Singapore, and of course the Just Energy Transition Partnership with Vietnam. So Vietnam has really played a key role during this commemorative summit to mark, in fact, the commitments of the Prime Minister, but also of Vietnam as a country, to mark the commitments that have been taken at the COP26 in Glasgow. Now we take the next step. Vietnam will receive 15.5 billion euros to further develop measures in the field of green economy to fight climate change.
Okay, so how do you assess the Vietnam participation and contributions to the summit?
I think they were very successful. They were very successful in different ways. Signing the agreement on the energy transition is a big step forward. It's a big step forward for Vietnam, but it's also a big step for the European Union, because we want to work together with Vietnam much more closer, not only on energy and on climate change, but also on a dialogue in the field of education, or a dialogue in the field